It's a program in the Detroit area that's helping to change the lives of individuals who found it difficult to get a job. It's called Earn and Learn, and it's led by the nonprofit organization Southwest Solutions. The program targets 3 groups of people: minority males, age 18 to 24, former inmates, and the chronically unemployed. Here to tell us about Earn and Learn is Instructional Specialist Kartav Patel. He is joined by a graduate of the program, Charles Lee. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. It's good to be here.
Talk about how this program sort of comes together.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, it targets low minority males, ages 18 to 24, or the formerly incarcerated, and also the chronically unemployed.
Yeah.
So what the Earn and Learn program does, it goes out into the community. It has its specific outreach methods, and it's just taking those minority males, those who have been unemployed for such a long time, and teaching them work readiness skills. You know, basic computer, actually advanced computer, a little bit more advanced computer skills, math, reading, and also work readiness skills such as those soft skills like those employability skills that you know employers are looking for. Yeah.
Right. And are you connecting them with the potential employers?
Yes. So what it is like an 8-week program. So the first 4 weeks we work on work readiness along with the reading and math, and then the next 4 weeks we are partnered up with a vocational training, depending on which vocational training, such as food production, manufacturing, healthcare related. And in those last 4 weeks, we go through those ITA trainings with our partners, and they get the actual hands-on training to get those certifications. And then we also do work with employers.
And talk about the success of the program. How well is it working?
Well, the success has been pretty well the past few years. We've gotten a lot of people trained that came through our program, and we got them placed in actual really good paying jobs.
Charles, talk about your experience with the program. What led you there, and what has it done for you?
It's a wonderful program, very, very enlightening, an intense program. I'd like to say several things led me there. Alcoholism, homelessness, just not on the other end of things, so to speak. Learned about the program.
But what was it that made you say, all right, I want to do something different. I want to go in a different direction?
Unemployment, not being able to pay the bills.
Right? Good reason, right?
Want your own place, want your own things, And I started searching. Luckily, through someone else, I heard about it, was through the Veterans Administration, because I was trying to get employment down there. And they told me about the program. As I said, I think Mr. Kartav said it was 8 weeks. I think it's really 13 weeks. You do 4 weeks. It's a very intense program.
It is
you do your first 4 weeks of your, as he said, your work readiness, very intense.
And the training that you had there, was this training that you had not found before?
The best thing that ever happened to me. I'm just going to tell you, it's very, very appreciated. I'm going to say that right there. I had no idea I'd be at a farm, checking soil samples.
This was part of the training?
This is part of the training. I had no difference. I had no idea that I would be out at a warehouse, actually getting the warehouse training. I had no idea that my math skills, which were basically pre-algebra, would actually go up to geometry once I got through the program. I just was very, very impressed with the program altogether.
And so what did that lead you to? What are you doing now?
Left there. Within my first week, I had 3 job offers. I went to we had an open house. The open house, met a lot of people, sounded good. The week later, I got an offer from the biggest fuel distributor in the.
Oh, is that right?
Correct.
Wow.
While I was working there, I got a call from one of the 3 casinos, and naturally I left the fuel distributor and went to the casino.
Went to the casino. Did that pay better?
Oh, excellent pay. Went into the program. I just got out of the food processing program, and I'm in the kitchens.
Very good. What I hear in his story is both how difficult this is, but also how easy it is, right? It's not, you're not reinventing the wheel here.
Right. So Charles is a really, really hard worker as well. So when he means by intense, it's a really good program that really emphasizes on commitment and you know, responsibility in terms of a workplace, and just making sure that we provide all of our clients with that workplace mentality.
Yeah.
Those soft skills, those employability skills that employers today are looking for.
Yeah.
So it is an intense program, but if you're committed like Charles, I mean, it's going to benefit you. It's the right stepping stone.
Yeah.
If you really want to, you know, take your career to the next level, this is where it's at.
As I said, one category you're working with is previously incarcerated people. Charles, of course, is not one of those. But talk about the different challenge you have when that's one of the dynamics.
Well, with even not just the previously incarcerated, but even just overall in terms of recruiting for this program, we find that there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear that, you know, there's programs out there like this that I wasn't successful in. So trying to, you know, recruit that way and trying to get people to, you know, come to the orientation, you know, learn about the program, see if it's the right fit for you, you know, at this point in life. And, you know, we'll answer all your questions. You know, we'll talk about all the barriers, we'll talk about all the obstacles, and, you know, we'll set you forward that way. So it's a lot of anxiety and fear, but this program, you know, it's different. It's out there, and Charles is an example. It's legit, and it's a good stepping stone to get to your career.
Charles, I'm curious if you could think of things that happened when you were a kid or a teenager or a young adult that might have been different, that might have sent you in a different direction. Can you identify the things that?
Yes, I can. My father passed away at a very, very young age, so my mother basically raised us. I grew up in the Black Bottom, should I say, moved to the project from there, and I was surrounded by a lot of, you know, different type of social, well, I wouldn't say they were against me, but things I had to overcome, a lot of obstacles. Got into a lot of trouble, just like the average young, you know, as the lady stated earlier, a lot of, you know, it's easy to get into trouble and it's hard to get out of.
Right.
And I was no different, no different. I wound up being actually stipulated to go to the military, to go to jail, go to the military. And that was a trip. In itself, it was, you know, I fought 2 wars, you know, and when I got out, I just had to get myself back together. I had to get used to the civilian world. And it led to, like I said, I can't blame anyone or anybody. I thank my father.
But I mean, you're taking responsibility for it now.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Something different and better for yourself.
It's a great opportunity. Earn and Learn is a great program. I think the one thing that needs to be expressed a little more, it needs to be put out there a little more. I think
more people need to have that opportunity.
And thank you for this right here. I think this right here will help a lot, you know, because I watched the program myself. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You like to hear that, right?
Yes, yes it is.
Right, okay. Thank you both
Thank you
for being here, and good luck to you both.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen. Yep.